What's up, everybody? It's Keefe. You're watching Ghost Cold Magazine's Holiday Gift Guide for Rockers and Metalheads, just in time for Black Friday. We're here to run down the list of all the cool things you need to buy and where to get them. You need to get the music fan in your life all the music you can, so obviously a lot of us are already on Spotify and Amazon and YouTube Music and Apple Music for your iPhone people and Deezer and a million other services, but there's a ton of more music out there. Of course, vinyl. Vinyl has made the biggest comeback, even though new albums on vinyl are going to be harder to come by in 2022. All your fresh vinyl for all your bands is out there right now, and you can get them first and foremost at your local record shops, because you should support those guys, especially because Record Store Black Friday, y'all. CDs and cassettes are somehow still a thing too, but of course if you love vinyl and you're a big aficionado of the vinyl experience, we will have a bunch of links below in the description on your favorite local record shops, where to get awesome records online, and much more. Of course, our absolute favorite place to buy music outside of an in-person experience shopping in a record shop is Bandcamp. Don't slack or miss out on Bandcamp. There's Bandcamp Friday coming up at the end of next week, but of course, every Friday your favorite bands put out new music, and most of the time they give most of the money to the artist, more than any other service basically, and all your favorite bands are probably on there, underground or mainstream. In addition to all that awesome vinyl, box sets are back and they're a huge thing. Metallica has had 2 huge box sets in the span of a year, of course, with their last year's S&M 2 giant box set, and now the Black Album with the enormous box set. Zakk Wylde put out an incredible box set of vinyl recently. Clutch has put out a series of vinyl in a box. And of course, subscription services. We mentioned Metallica, they just relaunched their subscription service, but really cool underground labels have awesome subscription services like Gilead Media, Magnetic Eye Records, and The Flenser. Live streaming concerts are still a big thing, even though they're not as prevalent now that shows are coming back, but you can buy gift certificates to Nugs.net and Moment House and places like that that put on live streams all the time. And a lot of them have rock and metal bands, and incredible ones. Pussifer also just launched their own on-demand channel with Vivo, where you can buy all their video content, live stream concerts, and much more. After the music itself, shows and concerts are back, and festivals too. And of course you can buy your special friend, loved one, or family member tickets to a show, local, festivals, international, plan a romantic getaway to a destination metal festival. What could be better? I would love that myself. Somebody, if you're out there watching, help me out, hook me up. Rock cruises are taking over. I think we're going to get these back more and more as things reopen slowly. And already on the docket for this winter is Virago's Lunacy Experience, which still has some cabins available. Monsters of Rock Cruise is out there if you love heavy metal and classic rock. And Shiprocked, which I think is sold out, but there is a wait list you can get on. You can buy gift certificates to Ticketmaster, Livenation, and all the other ticket agencies all over the world in advance, sometimes years in advance. So some of these shows are already booked for 2022 and 2023. Get someone you love some concert tickets. Alcohol when you absolutely hate yourself. Seems like every band and their mother has a beer or a whiskey now, and you can get in on the fun. Some of your favorite bands, of course, everybody knows Metallica's Enter Night Pilsner and Blackened Whiskey, Slipknot's No. 9 whiskey, Anthrax has a whiskey, Motorhead put out a whiskey last year, and bands are putting out beers all the time. Some of the best are out here in California. We got this Belching Beaver pack of assorted different Deftones beers, which are amazing. Everybody knows the Phantom Bride and the Ceremony beer and the Ohms beer, but they also now have just released the Good Morning Beautiful beer. Limited edition. You can get this shipped to you. I got this shipped to me. Probably my favorite beer of the year is this Helmet Betty Kolsch from Alosta Brewing. Delicious and awesome with the beautiful Helmet album cover artwork on the can. Alosta Brewing, shout out to you guys, good job. Also make sure you drink responsibly if you're gonna drink, and also if you're not into alcohol and you're a teetotaler, you can always get a Shirley Temple like my producer Omar Cordy, or you can get Liquid Death Mountain Water. And if you use our code below, you can get some free shit from them too, in addition to your water. If you're home for the winter and you're bored as shit, puzzles! Rock Saws puzzles from Z Productions. They continue to expand and grow their puzzle lines. They just put out new ones from Ozzy and Nirvana and Metallica and every classic rock band you can think of and most every metal band you can think of. And then the finished puzzle can become some home decor because a lot of people do the puzzles and then frame them and put them up on the wall. Toys and collectibles are now a big business in the music world, and you can't get enough of this stuff, and neither can we. Actually, really, neither can we. We have a serious problem. Please, somebody help me. Super 7 Toys, our favorite place in the world, has all kinds of awesome reaction figures of metal legends. Incendium does toys and collectibles and comic books. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Knucklebones has the cool statues. There was an awesome Gwar figure out this year. So many cool things you can buy. And super shout out to Todd McFarlane of McFarlane Toys, who put out an awesome series of DC figures inspired by the DC Dark Knights of Death Metal album series and comic book collectible series. Amazing. Clothes! You gotta wear something to the show. You can't walk around naked. So obviously the number one thing is shirts. And there's all kinds of awesome places to get your shirts. If you like just metal shirts, you can go to just any old place like Hot Topic. But better than that, there's a whole bunch of places online where you can get your shirts. Clearly, we want you to buy your shirts from the bands at concerts. The same thing with pins and patches. Always buy first from the band. But if you can't buy from the band first, there's all kinds of places online to get your merch around the world, shipped to your house, and hook up that battle vest. You can even get battle vests online. We'll have a link below where you can get a starter denim vest or a denim jacket. You can cut the sleeves off like I did to this one. People ask me all the time about my vest. Some girl offered to buy my vest for me. I'm like, hun, I'm like 10 times bigger than you. This is not going to look good on you at all. I appreciate the compliment, though. People are weird at Aftershock Festival. They're just weird. Some of the best places to get your patches are Pull the Plug patches and pins, Pintrill, which we really like for a lot of geek stuff. Some of the better rocker clothes in the world you can get your hands on are from Warn Star, Creeping Death Designs, Black Craft Cult, Indie Merch Store, Big Cartel, Dimebag Hardware, shout out to Dimebag Daryl, Metal Mausoleum, and Mortis Viventi. A lot of bands are in the smoke game now, custom weed and CBD products and all kinds of things. Some of the bands breaking into that are Slipknot with their Clown Cannabis, Blood of the Gods by Gwar, Be Real of Cypress Hills, Dr. Green Thumb stores and online dispensaries, Colas, and tour support CBD products. Books! It's like music, but it's words and no sounds, unless it's an audiobook. There's all kinds of awesome books out this year, including this bevy of books we've got here in the stack here. Frank Bello's new memoir, The Memoir and Life and Times of Ronnie James Dio, and Conversations with Eddie Van Halen, Eruption, a comprehensive book detailing Eddie's life in a way no one else has done before. Amazing stuff. You can get all kinds of books at the links below. A lot of audiobooks for those of you who have long drives or don't have time to read but want to listen to books on tape, and all kinds of other awesomeness. And last and never least, Giving Tuesday. Please remember that if you're all shopped out and you have money left over to spare, please think about donating to charity. They need the money more than ever. Some of the charities Ghost Cult endorses includes To Write Love on Her Arms, National Alliance to End Homelessness, Animal Place, Fuck Cancer, Head Count, Rock Against Racism, and Take Me Home. We like all those things. Please consider giving to them. That about wraps it up for our holiday gift guide. Thanks for watching. Please drop us a comment, like, subscribe, tell us what you think of this thing. We had a great time making it. We really appreciate you. Please be safe out there this holiday and take care of yourselves.